You must be Sidney.
I agree.
Beg pardon? Oh, yes, right. I got your number from Miles. He is wanting me to fly to Jacksonville to serve as a consultant for your new Medea. I will probably have to choreograph the entire thing, which is going to be very expensive.
Beg pardon?
Also, I am trying to find a mutual friend of ours. I think you know him quite well. His name is Elron Cleaver.
Yes, I know Elron.
He should be calling you any second now. When he does, just tell him that Spanakopita says 13.
Spanakopita.
That's me, darling.
Elron, is that you?
Are we expecting Guy Ritchie? Maybe Ray Winston?
Are you all right? I've been worried sick about you.
Actually, I've been better. Like the time I was pushed out of the 8-story building into the kennel full of attacking dogs. Hey, listen, Sidney, I need a favour.
Spanakopita says 13.
You what?
Spanakopita told me to tell you she says 13.
Sidney, darling, I'm the one on copious amounts of drugs at the moment, so wouldn't you mind telling me what you're talking about? Oh, nice job on the Cora Crane XG Well situation. I personally think the whole thing seemed to be, well, legit all the way, you know what I mean?
You've been watching the whole time then?
Of course. It's been a very lonely couple of weeks. Watching Paraflora More is better than having sea monkeys.
I bet you wish you'd spent less on them and paid your auditor. Oh, hold on a second. Spanakopita's ringing me again.
Hey, now, oi, don't you put me on hold.
Spanakopita?
Sidney, I am hanging up now. Just tell Miles to call me at my 13 address.
Elron, do you know someone named Spanakopita?
Doesn't everyone? Here, what is your game, love, eh?
She's been calling me out of the blue. She told me you were going to call, and she told me to tell you to call her at the 13 address.
Oh, dear. Spanny, eh? Lovely, lovely jubbly. It's amazing, isn't it, eh? All right.
So you do know her?
All right, Lee. I'm going to give her a call right now. Ta-ta, lovey.
Dumbass.
Hellas.
And hellas to you, Spanny, baby. Yeah, darling. I need a ship and a place to stay in Athens. Do you think you can sort me out, eh?
Malaka, darling. My uncle is Fondas Carapas, the fourth most powerful man in Hellas. You can stay at my place in Iliopoli. You'll love waking up looking at the Acropolis every day. But call me in 2 hours. I will give you your dock number.
Okay, great. So aren't you going to ask me where I am?
Uncle Fondas was Greek intelligence, darling.
You could smack me with a fish.
Lumpenstrasse isn't exactly a secret address, you know.
Buffy Kalinamore, the Ortegan princess, had been missing for 3 weeks, although no one had realized it yet. She was being kept hostage in an underground bunker somewhere on the west side. Her captor was a desperate woman, known around the Paraflormore as both Lupita the maid and Violet the receptionist. Buffy's crime was knowing Violet's real secret, but her tragedy was not having a mirror.
Please! Just a lipstick.
Oh, this is horrible. I don't know who does these designs, but I mean, what exactly says teal and black about the Greeks to you, darling? Because nothing does to me.
The weavers like teal and black.
Oh, how lovely for the weavers, whoever they are.
They own the Jaguars.
Nice for them. I own an Aston Martin. It gets better gas mileage. Oh, this is ridiculous. Who put these things together?
Elron.
On my way to the airport right now. Nothing like a trip to Switzerland to cheer you up. Hey, Sidney, Spanny has a great situation in Athens for your kind of talent. I'm on my way to check it out right now, and I think I might have a really good job offer for you. I'd like to pick you up an extra ticket to Greece. Do you reckon you could leave next week?
Nope. Elron, not going to happen. I have a show that opens in 8 weeks, and Sidney has more than enough work to do on that. You can have her when I am done.
I can speak for myself, Miles, and I don't work for you. We both work for the theater.
Oh, you know, you're absolutely right, darling. I'm terribly sorry. You're absolutely right. Elron, I'm afraid the answer is, in fact, no.
Oi, what's this? You two hatching little sea monkeys amongst yourselves? Oi, Miles, why don't you come to Athens as well? Spanny always liked at least one little foppy little lovey at her parties.
Elron, you know exactly why I can't go.
Did I miss something, Sidney?
Miles is still confined to Duval County until the state's attorney decides whether or not to charge him with manslaughter in the Cecil Robards case. He's on the official no-fly list, which means if he leaves the county, they'll issue a warrant immediately. You know what they say about Jacksonville. Come on vacation, leave on probation.
Did they drop the John Barrymore investigation then?
Weeks ago.
All right, can the two of you stop talking about me as though I'm not here? What am I, an inanimate object? I'm sitting right here.
What happened to the accent, Miles?
Zip it, Skippy. Look, Elron, you're the reason that I came here in the first place. And now, thanks to all this shenanigans, I don't know when I'm going to get out of this pork chop belt. So I would appreciate it if you would stop trying to actively sabotage my only means of making a living.
Sabotage? You're having a laugh. And after I posted $1 million bond for you to get out of jail.
Which you won't get if he leaves the county.
Good point.
It's also a good reason to go to Athens. Hey, Sidney, how fast can you pack?
If you do lose that $1 million bail, Miles, Athens better be the last place you visit. In fact, I can guarantee it will be the last place you ever visit.
Elron, darling, you don't scare me. Remember, I did a show with Sigourney Weaver and Cher.
Eat your foot, Miles. Sidney, the Greek economy's crashed. Anybody with cash can clean up and get ready for dinner. Real estate in Athens is money in the bank.
Yeah, Elron, you're a real genius. You know, the Persians tried that idea once too. You might want to find out how it ended for Xerxes.
Who?
The tall guy from 300.
Are you kidding me? Are you seriously?
Call me when you have a chance to talk without Miles the moron dribbling on your shoulder. Look, I gotta go, love. Ta-ta.
The answer is no.
Only if the question is, does Sidney care what Miles thinks?
All right. You have a contract. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna run off to Athens and try to cheat the Greeks at real estate? Sweetheart, people have been trying to do that for centuries, and the only one who ever got away with it was Jackie Onassis. Trust me, tell Zorba the British gangster that you're simply gonna have to defer.
Miles, I don't know how much longer I can stay in Jacksonville on a $35,000 a year salary and a social life that resembles Green Acres.
I wonder how much better it will be to be unpersoned by Spanakopita's Greek uncle. Oh my God, you're considering it.